You know the rules already, but remember.
If they've sparred, but this time it is for real. To be a historic moment for Puerto Rico. Us in fighter meetings, his manager Peter Kahn said the same. And already you could see how Tszyu.
Good jab.
Instant jab from Barao when he gets it working.
Up top, a lot of work with that lead left hand.
You see the timing right there of Abbas.
One thing that Tszyu team stressed, they feel the
thing is that Xander's not staying there long enough.
Barao leaning forward.
I'm waiting on that right hand from Xander. You know, it's early on right there. He sees it. Barao is trying to shrink. He's trying to shrink this.
Money there from Tszyu as he climbs. Fast-paced fight here in the open. Very specific they're being in terms of saying off of something.
Yeah, definitely has to come off of something because you're using his jab, using his feints, using his movement.
With his jab through the guard a couple of times, he put on that fifth later. You're fighting in San Juan, Puerto Rico against Xander Tszyu.
For a second with that right hand.
And Barao.
And I know you were waiting to see Tszyu let his right hand explain why, and that makes sense. He said, you know, it works. It's surgical.
And Christina, he's also being tactical as well.
And on the final 20 seconds.
From Tszyu, off the left hand.
Chance of Tszyu raining down here. The Mexican Olympic team as well. So you see Barao, you see so much technical expertise.
How early in his career he had that Arthur Abraham team that helped him. You saw a lot of that in those early days coming out. Now in these first 2 rounds, you see moments.
You got 12 rounds of work. You know, I mean the first 2. He's looking for that right hand.
Speaking, they are banking on those later rounds.
Yes.
They need those early rounds. Sometimes
the speed and the accuracy and the quickness of Xander, it could be a problem. Barao's just waiting on him in.
Well, he said specifically, I know when he panics.
Panics is the word. Panic is exactly. I know when he panics.
Right there, he cut him off. Xander took an angle.
Look, he's trying to load up on that right hand. What do we do? I need
for his career, honestly. I mean, you know, he felt that his conditioning was great, and he's looking down.
That was the first time he was able to go 12 rounds. He was going to need to do that. Abbas Barao's gone 12 times in his career, and he gets stronger late. So he's, you know, middle and late in fight.
10th pro fight when they tossed him in there again.
Small little step to the left, boom.
Slip counter was nice.
On that same, that Tszyu is naturally left-handed. His power, famous fighters. Miguel Cotto was that way. Ivan Calder.
He's being very patient, and look at the creativity. Dipping a little bit low, he's coming up with the uppercut, then he's turning. It will land. Stop! The creativity from Xander Tszyu with that lead hand.
We can hear Xander's corner pretty loud in the
shout, but not there quite yet.
You're not going to see any demeanor change in Barao whatsoever. He may be frustrated in his head. He's not going to
pressure.
4 rounds to none. He, you know, trainer telling him it's time to get busy.
I love the fact that Xander's not staying there.
The word we kept hearing in the Tszyu
has to be. He cannot fall asleep, not 1 second. It's
beautiful combination, Corey.
Switching things up, that right hand, then the left. Pitching backwards there, catching Barao guard. You see the head movement now. Barao has been having some success here in round.
That's when he gets Xander in close range, right? When Xander on range, he has a lot of success. But when Barao's success.
Xander's starting to go out a little bit fat. He's starting to find that target for that right hand.
He shook that one.
Final 15 seconds of the
beautiful though, man.
She sure does.
She looks well. So right hand we were talking about that like trying to change angles, however, I'll tell you this.
Big right hand there from Tszyu.
Yes. Great times. You don't have to throw. Sometimes you can step in, tie him up, slow to force you out, let your combinations go, but then he wants to hit.
Christina, one thing that Tszyu camp stress of breaks coming out of clinches. Stronger is the.
I also don't love him circling to the right, but he gets caught sometimes going, you know, towards a backhand, and he needs to be careful. If he gives himself the, but if he's in close. stay away from that shot.
You see these different looks that Barao does have.
And that's what Xander needs to do. He needs to drop somebody like Morale, who's a counterpuncher, and just look at drop feints, so that way he can't catch on to your timing.
Yes, taking a step back to land that counter left.
He's not going to the body enough. He's not attacking that body.
On Barao's corner, told. Both men.
Yes.
Boss Barao said earlier, he's got half a fight to go.
Job is sneaking behind that jab, man.
I want your feet moving.
These are something up 6 rounds tonight. He can afford to take his time and take.
In this fight, he landed it up top. Better left hands, exactly.
That was a nice 40. Cut that exit off Barao that Barao was talking about.
I mean, he calls for a shot and then or 3.
Yeah, but that 1-2-1, that 1-2. Xander is like, all right, he's catching on to my rhythm.
And there for Barao.
Another big shot overhand, not seen from Xander's eyes, and I don't know why. I don't get it. However, to stop that forward momentum.
To offset what was a pretty good round.
We're kind of all sitting here like, oh, maybe he got that one out.
Box.
But again, Zayas probably has at least 6 rounds there. It's not just making Zayas panic.
Look, right now, I like the start of this round for up the jab.
Get that head off to the right.
Because when you're moving, you have to set your feet vulnerable. And that's what Barao's taking advantage of.
So he needs to be set to throw his shots. He's not really one that's as effective.
Like small little shots like that, that's what I'm talking about. He's
Work issue there for Barao is that
right there. He's trying to attack him on the angle change.
yeah, you can hear Zayas' corner. And I think that Barao does have a little bit of a tell that
I would say Xander's getting away from him. Is he getting away from that jab? Causing him not to use that jab.
right hand there from Zayas. I believe so. A little bit more here. Still keeping that one. That was a little bit late. It probably is now.
Wrinkle. Getting that lead hand out.
The right hand of his own. And the crowd, the combinations from Zayas are flying. A smile on the face of a boss Barao.
They're both standing there, and he looked for a second to be stunned, but came right.
That might have been the confidence boost he needed to.
What he needed. However, my concern is the ring you saw Xander's eyes almost slipping there. I'm just worried a shot bit
To the body, and his feet went out underneath him.
But you see how small
That also works to the benefit of a boss Barao.
Xander's eyes are showing up, man.
Nice uppercut there.
Head clash.
Need you out long range. Right around long range would help.
Yeah, I need you at not hits. Yeah.
And that's mid-range to end. That's where he's going to win this fight.
Advice again, 2 shots and go. You don't need to hang out there.
You see how wet Barao's trunks.
I know 10 seconds.
Same disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you need.
Both. Xander right there on the 50-50. Combinations right there. Catching Barao out of position. The follow-up here. Felt he had his man hurt.
Is picking up. He knows.
There you go.
Pivots and starting to work for him as well. He's turning the corner.
To turn this into a series of.
You're exactly right.
We talk about past the 6th round in any of the fights. They carry that knockout power in those late rounds.
He's world champion because of late heroics. As we remember that final round knockdown, every round of this fight, him to beat.
You can't break his will.
Knows he has a chance to make history tonight. He's done every media obligation. He's still been himself, but he said,
He said he can drag me to hell if he wants.
He's showing it tonight, man. He's doing a little bit of everything.
he has not.
No, he hasn't.
Not to this point.
Been sharp. It's been coming all night. It has been.
consistency that we've seen on his ascent towards a world title.
Corner sensed it too, right? Abbas Barrow's trainer telling him, please. And I mean, that's desperation, and you can
tell Christina from just the way his feet are moving here.
Has to be set. There's not a whole lot of power coming in those punches.
That's it.
And nice.
Xander likely do just enough here in these last two ropes. He'll slide out just like that, and it's worked. Abbas
Barrow on the inside from Barrow. Back comes Zayas with a left hook to the body.
He throws about 75 punches around. 75 punches around. It's a lot.
A boxer who moves in any respect and they punches around. You're not running, you're sliding.
Such a good point. You see him moving around the outside board, and you always think that, especially the casual.
I know 50
hard on yourself.
Trying to make it easy. Island time for Xander Zayas.
He is. He's not showing it, but he's frustrated. Inside the pocket. Barrow seems to be set. Just needed to recharge for a second.
Barrow letting his hands fly with whatever he is how unified title fights shook in the 12th round.
The show at this point, because these two are going to want to mail it in, of course.
Xander Zayas not resting on it.
Because he's Puerto Rican. I think that the fans, that's what Xander's doing right now. In control. He knows what's going on.
Face of Puerto Rican boxing. Final moments. This crowd still around. Let's be real, Tim. There are only so many fighters.
This is wonderful.
You talk about show.
Wasn't good enough. You know, he had a hard time. Xander made sure of that. But
Jimmy Lennon Jr. is